Hello there, it's Clayton here again, and this is the second of our videos looking at measurement of body symmetry. So in the previous video we looked at the optimal start position, so legs at 70 degrees here, they are upright and we've got a pelvis that's level. So let's say that we meet somebody who is windswept, and remember what that means is that the legs are going to one side, their pelvis is rotating back in the opposite direction, so if the legs are going that way the pelvis is coming back, and the chest is usually following the legs. So if we have somebody who is windswept, when we bring their legs, if you imagine that they're windswept to their right, so their legs go to their right, what will happen is when the measurer brings the legs up so that they come into upright, so when we talk about the knees being upright, what will happen is that the right side of the pelvis will rise. So this is obviously not an optimal start position, and we can't measure the chest if we don't have a level pelvis, and we also can't maintain the measure for the next time that you measure that individual. If you haven't had a level pelvis when you've measured the chest, your two measures are not going to be comparable. So it's very important that we understand that we may need to adapt the start position if someone has a little bit of a distortion already. So what we would do is when we bring the knees upright, if it brings the pelvis so that it's not level, for example, we have this side, a rise on this side, we have to take the legs back over until the measurer, remember who is standing here, sees that we have a level pelvis. And then this angle is recorded. And when we come on to the next measure, which we'll talk about in the next video, and we record the chest, rather than thinking about having an angle finder here on the pelvis, instead we come to the angle that we found when we're looking for the adapted start position. The other way that the start position may be adapted is that if someone can't achieve 70 degrees here, it may be that we have them extended a little, it may be that they're a little tighter, but again, you would have to record those as the adapted start position so that the next time that you measure the person, you are being consistent.